How do you do, and welcome to some Peglin. We're gonna keep the grind on these new orbs that we got. New orbs, new all kinds of stuff. Bully orb, relics. The bully orb is really what I want. So if it really wants to give us a bully orb, please give it to me. If you haven't seen my last video where we came across the bully orb essentially increases 1/1 damage for every self damage you do. So it kind of makes like the Nosferatu good. It makes the Inferno orb good. It kind of just makes all of those orbs that I previously never used good. So now I'm excited to try it. And so I need it given to me now. That's not any orbs that excite me. Like Chains and Whips. If you know that song, leave it in the comment section below. If you don't know that song, I'm sorry if that sounded very weird. It is a song, believe me that. It is a song, it's not something I just say. So don't worry. I need you to do enough damage here. Drop down, hit that refresh, hit both these refreshes. Not really the ideal movement here. The crits don't really affect anything since we do have 4/4 now. Crits are good for you at least. Do 80, 126, 80, same difference, right? You'll do 80. Yep, yes sir indeed. 152 equals 80 in my book. Let's go ahead. Maybe we cut right, hit all these question marks, maybe dump a few of these orbs. The dag orb. Well, dag orb's not in that list. So we'll get rid of a stone. We still need to cut right. Perfect. Because I want to hit both of these elites over here. I think that's going to be our best shot of success. Maybe I should have skipped and got the dag orb that time. Overrated moves. Or refreshes are in kind of poo-poo locations, if I were to be completely honest with you. Hit this bomb twice. Kind of gross how you just fell right down the center there. Maybe the crit will be somewhere good. It was feasible, I thought. I was mistaken. I had been mistaken. Well, the refresh is in a very gross location. That just does not excite me in any way, shape, or form. You hit that crit, which is so uncool. So very uncool. You know, I am wasting a lot of time not going for this refresh over here that I kind of need to grab if I want to end this anytime soon. Thank you, finally. Oh. None of those look good. We'll skip, go for the question mark. The music kind of skimping out there is actually pretty cool. Do I want 2 fireballs? I think I'm just gonna dash through it. I really don't. I don't care. Until I get the bully orb, then I'll start collecting them. Other than that, it kind of wastes it. I don't want to just try to force this build upon us, because it's probably not going to happen if I try to force it. Kind of just gotta let what happens happen. I can't just assume or force said builds upon us. I have tried that multiple times in the past, and it has not worked in my favor for the most part. Hit that bomb, which is actually pretty good. Fortunately, we still need to hit this bomb, which we did. 48 damage to him, not bad. Dag orb is probably pretty good. If that's 70 damage, not bad. Yeah, the dag orb just does more damage. Seven damage. Might as well just skip you and hope for the best here. Well, it is what it is. Either way we hit the crit or not, we're gonna do enough damage. None of these orbs look new and refreshing. We'll get the bombulet. Get a few more bombas on the board. Bombs are usually helpful. I did watch the newest House of Dragon. The House of the Dragon episode, which I heard all kinds of like people talking it up, saying this is such a good episode. It's like, but honestly, I didn't think the episode was that great, if you were to ask me. Now, some of you might be big fans of it, and to that I must say, go watch Game of Thrones. It's a little better and kind of easier to get involved into, I guess, because you can kind of learn a little easier and enjoy what you're watching and have a little more investment into it, I think, and then go to the House of the Dragon, just because what's keeping me involved with House of the Dragon is literally just the idea that it's Game of Thrones inside that universe. And I want to see how it plays out, even though all you have to do if you want to know how it plays out is Google it, because it's already predetermined and wrote in a book by George R.R. Martin. I believe that's who wrote it. Shrewd Scales, I do believe, since we do have so many reloading things going on in our build here. But, well, that's not bad. With that being said, also, I've heard a lot about the Rings of Power. Some people say it's good, some people say it's not. I've never watched it, so I can't really tell you. I know for a fact my brother doesn't like it, just because he's one of those lore people that were very invested into to Lord of the Rings. And he does not like necessarily what they're doing with Galadriel. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Just because she was more of a mage or supernatural being with her powers, not necessarily a warrior like she's portrayed in the show. And he also was, I had lunch with him today. Oh, there's the bully orb. It's the bully orb. It's bully ball. That's what it's called. Bully ball. I'm taking the bully ball. Bully, bully, bully ball. Bully, bully ball. Bully, bully, bully ball. But I had lunch with my brother today, and he was telling me about old Rings of Power and the pros and cons of said show. And that was one of his big takeaways, was what they've done to Galadriel and how it's different than how she was portrayed in the novels and the movies, I guess. And I heard there's not really much with that being said, with Galadriel and how strong she's portrayed, that is another thing that's kind of setting it a few steps back, is because of how strong Galadriel is. It's kind of like that, what's Grand Ball do? Oh, just increasing damage. Yeah, not bully ball, I mean bully ball. But it's kind of like the Superman effect, Superman in almost everything is like he's so overpowered it's hard to watch, or not necessarily hard to watch, but ask me anything, I'll take it. But he's just so overpowered that it's all those fights are just not fair. So like whenever they came out with, what is it, the Justice League, it just wasn't, you weren't supposed to hit that refresh. You'll hit a refresh on your way out. Whenever they came out with the Justice League, Superman was just so overpowered and they had to do something to kind of even the playing field a little bit by making Batman, I guess, a tank with kryptonite or something. But I think the only way, which I had this conversation with my brother as well today, the only way they can really make Superman entertaining is making a similar effect to like the Boys, what the Boys have done with their overpowered, quote unquote overpowered character, which was what's his name, Homelander. They made it to where, yeah, hit and run, that's fine. They made it to where Homelander is like an anti-hero. He's not necessarily a good guy, but he's not well, he's considered a good guy, but he really doesn't care about anyone but their opinions of him. These sealed convictions, not great. Curse mask sucks. Gift that keeps on giving, I get it a lot. I get it quite often, but like these confusions, just not fun to play with. And sealed conviction is just not fun whenever we have like a reload build and we can skip our stones and go to the bully ball. We kind of need to get rid of our stones because we have nothing to get through shields, which kind of sucks. So maybe these question marks are where we need to go. But what is it? They made a series where Superman was an anti-hero, and apparently it's made a very big presence just because of the fact that Superman's an anti-hero, and it kind of changes the aspect of the level of combat. It's not necessarily him just destroying the enemies or the bad guys. It's now he's the enemy, he's the bad guy, and the good guys have to find a way to counter that. And same with the Boys with Homelander, what they did, where they have to find a way to take out the strongest being in the world, the strongest person in the world, which, yeah, it's pretty cool how the Boys did that. And that's the problem with Rings of Power. Going back to on-topic conversation, Rings of Power, Galadriel is the Superman of the series, and she's unstoppable. Nothing can stop her. There's nothing that's made an appearance in the whole show so far that I know of that could stop her. So it just has no vested interest of oblation. We can finally grab it since we do have a bully ball. We're gonna make the bully ball the strongest ball. Ew. You can have the salt shaker back. I really don't want any of you. Except for the bold orb. Since bold orb does have pierce, I will take the bold orb. Question mark, I would prefer. Get rid of a couple stones, please. Ooh, if we got the ambidextrary, that would have been helpful, so we can skip our stones and go straight to the exciting stuff. Well, it's a shame. Oh, it's a shame we're not gonna, or all this damage is going into a shield. Other than those conversations, I haven't really watched anything else going on. Yeah, that's about the only shows that I've been discussing here recently, or have been interested on their forefront. Oh, I was gonna say, dang, 7 is a lot of damage. What was I gonna say? I did hear She-Hulk is having a problem with not having a plot. There's no real plot to She-Hulk is what I've heard. I don't know if that's right because I've never watched She-Hulk, so I don't know. But I heard there's no like real antagonist in the series. So it's just making the series kind of stalemate. You don't know what's going on. I think I'm gonna throw you. Just because I want to see the bully ball get some kind of benefit here. At some point. Oh, you're an orbalisk? I don't... Oh, I definitely missed the crit. I did not expect you to be an orbalisk. Kind of sucks that you're an orbalisk. You should hit that crit. You should do plenty of damage. What? Wasn't that a bold orb? It's big. It only... It's overflow damage now? Wow. I don't know if I like that. So where's the pierce? Where's the anti-shield? That is my question. If Bold Orb's no longer it, I haven't even seen a sphere, so I don't even know if spheres are still a thing. Kind of afraid at this point that they're not. Ooh, Electropegnet? Electorpegnet? We're gonna grab. Yeah, we're grabbing a lot. I understand. But the Bold Orb sucks now. Maybe it upgrades into having Pierce, but... Like, where's the Pierce? Bully Ball will do just fine, I think. See, Bully Ball did just fine. Even though it hit a crit. I am still scratching my head at the nerf they did to Bold Orb. That's sad. That saddens me. Which, granted, I was talking a lot of crap about the Bold Orb here recently anyway, just because of its issues performing. Because it does have a very hard time with not getting stuck. Still overflow, it just does more damage. Electropegnet just looks better. That is so bad. I can't believe they did that. That's crazy. Doom, 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 doom. Yeah, crits kind of suck now. Refresh's healing is actually pretty good. Thank you. The oboe's not bad. Intentional oboe, it doesn't really mean anything against the wall since the wall doesn't take any damage. Duplicate a random orb. Electropegnet level 2. Not bad. Probably the one orb I would prefer to level up. Well, we should do fine on damage. We'll just have to skip as many orbs as we can. So we can get to, let's check out the Electropegnet and see what happens. Since health doesn't matter, might as well just throw the Orblation out there. Get that bully ball really going. Really working for us. and you hit the refresh. Hitting that crit's a-okay with me since your crit damage is more. 90 damage, not bad. Sorry, Bulldor, I have no desire to throw you. You're gonna have to take the back seat here for a little bit. Might as well chuck you on over here, see if you can hit that refresh. You're going the wrong way from the refresh. I can throw you. You do 11 damage. You're gonna hit the crit, so you're doing 10 instead. You're doing about 1,000. 1,100 damage. Not shabby. I think I want the bully orb. Believe it or not. Don't hit the crit. You hit the crit, bully orb. That's okay. I'm not too mad at you. Maybe our electro pigments will hit a crit. There we go. Electro Pegnet or Elector Pegnet is a little overpowered if you ask me. Look at that. Oh, imagine if I had the Electro Pegnet relic. What do you do? Now you only do 6, 7, 11. There's the Electro Pegnet rep. Oh, you should have them both. So gross. Do they stack in any way? Make even super strong magnets? Oh, so gross. This boss is kind of gross too. Especially with the relics we have. Bombulate with it. I'm just gonna throw you out there, Old Orb. You really let me down. I just assumed I should have read. Well, I can't really tell it's stacking anyway, but I didn't necessarily see any form of stacking, especially you didn't really get attracted to that thing, so I don't think you are stacking too much. If I were to be completely honest. Upgrade. You only do 5, 9, 13, extremely good, and you only do 5 damage to myself. And you make my bully ball very good. I really don't want any of you, so I will skip. I do want the question mark though. I do want the question mark so I can get rid of some orbs. Not too pleased with the orbs that we got. You're just all around better. All round better, as I said. As I sprechen. I don't need another one of you. None of you excite me like chains and whips. There's that song again. If you know that song, leave it in the comment section below. You'll do a lot of damage. Well, I didn't expect you to fall straight down there. I guess you do you, boo-boo, man. Hit some red bombs, maybe? I never really have asked for red bombs before, but I kind of wanted for my bully ball to hit some red bombs. Which maybe will stack with how many red bombs we hit there. Ooh. We'll heal. It's a free relic. We're not gonna turn down a free relic. Well, we're turning down a free relic just to get another free relic. For the dag orb. Now we got a level 2 stone. We'll go ahead and take the free relic, take the question mark, take the free relic, and go right. Short fuse is actually pretty cool. I think I would rather have a question mark, see if we can get rid of a couple more orbs out of our deck. Bold orb, should I even trust you here? You have overflow, you might do 400. You didn't do near 400. Oh my gosh, man. You can hit any target, by the way. So you're gonna hit this target. I guess in the end, it doesn't even matter. Another bully ball is interesting, but I think I'm gonna just take the heals and move on with my life. Oh, come on, please go left. Well, what's but a little health taken? I guess it didn't matter. Every time I refresh, we get one of those two options. Not bad, maybe makes our crits a little more viable. Hello there. Remove an orb, please. Bye, bold orb. I hope to never see you again. Crits are even stronger now. Yeah, they're staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive. Unfortunate work there. Unfortunate work. Fortunate you stayed alive. Come on, bully ball. Hit some bombs. Oh, not enough. Oh, at least you don't do damage to me. Oh my god, it was you again. Every time we heal, every time we refresh, we heal, which is actually pretty nice. We get this fight almost all the time. I guess I'll take the damage. It was stupid to take the damage, I guess. It was... Just trying to spawn as many troopers as I can in here. Boom. Not a large fan of this fight here. This fight's kind of gross. Okay, you can drop now. You're doing a little too much damage here. Bully ball's doing some work, and it's a level 1. An elite fight? Oh yeah, we finished with an elite fight right before the boss. Oops. Electropegnate here should do just fine. It's like a Matryoshka here. But we have absolutely no pierce. Okay, so I do have some thoughts on this now that I noticed Bold Orb is now obsolete. Well, now that it's garbage, actually, just hot garbage. You have to have Pierce. I don't know how you would do it without Pierce and bombs to get through the castle. There's no way on this green earth you can do it. I don't think it's possible to physically do it. Especially Bold Orbs now nerfed to where it's overflow. I don't know why they were so gung-ho about shields. But I just don't think shields are that great. Well, this is quite a bit of damage here. Thank you so much. I assumed that was enough damage to take out whatever enemies are still lurking in this distance here. I could be wrong. Just stay away from the crits. There's still something lurking around in there. Well, there it goes. There's the Bob Orb. I don't need. Splat Orb, Orbsium. Really pink here. Pinkish red going on. No. Safety net. Safety net will be big with the old Borsto or whatever it is. Ooh, new music. Ooh. Ooh. Ah, you missed. No, I had something that prevented that from attacking me. Not quite sure what it was, but I had something. Decent damage there. Why are you not hurting me? Do you have blind? Why are you not? Is it the intentional elbow? Okay, now you're hurting me, by the way. So you can stop hurting me if you wish. I don't know why I targeted the crit there. Not many orbs out there. You should be able to pop off here. You hit the crit, so you didn't really pop off that well. Found your way to a crit again. Probably gonna take the damage since you're doing 16, 17. It's just good. All right. Oh, no. I was so close. I was gonna pop you, the big old boy here. Oh, well, that was a fun run. We still can't beat Big Nose Chunky McChunk here. But unique builds, Bold Orbs nerfed, that's kind of garbage. But if you liked the run, please leave a like down below, comment what you liked, what you didn't like, what you'd like to see improvements, or maybe what you would want to see tried out. Or subscribe if you want. consider it if you want. We're trying to get to 200. We're almost there. 160 last I checked. 160 something. That's pretty big. Well, I'll talk to you all later. Bye.